How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome yourselves back to another review on the channel. Today we have our first flashback on FIFA 22, and it is the former Chelsea man, which it is flashback into Pedro. Pedro is the man. Of course, he plays for Latium now. That's Lazio in Latium terms. But yeah, it's not like a licensed club this year, so they've called it Latium, which I've got to say is a bloody brilliant name if you ask me. Lads, today we review Pedro, and if you do enjoy, make sure you like the video, make sure you spread it around. Not like a common cold or anything like that. Just saying, Marshall's uploaded a Pedro flashback review, and it's bloody brilliant, because I guarantee you guys will enjoy this review. We've got a jam-packed episode full of gameplay and all sorts and everything but jam, but I truly believe you guys will enjoy it. I would have got this out last night, but I was doing my final ever Facebook live stream. Now, with that being said, we will be on Twitch this weekend for our kind of return to Twitch. So if you do want to follow streaming or anything like that, twitch.tv/Marshall89HD. Make sure you head over there, make sure you follow, and get prepared for the brand new streams coming your way. Now with Pedro, boys, it's not that costly. Last night was about 80 to 100k. This morning he's about 90k settled on the PlayStation and on the Xbox. I think a little bit less on the PlayStation, about 86,000 coins, I do believe so. Anyways, he's got a 5-star weak foot, which does kind of attract a lot of people to the cards with 4-star skills. You look at that and you think, fantastic. He's got medium work rates, which I normally say anyways, for a wide player, movement is very restricted and limited. On wide plays with medium, or even medium-low from time to time. They are more suited to the cam position. 5'7". You can see by his stats, been on your screen quite a while now. A lot of people's been saying he's got a weird pace split, which I do agree. 98 acceleration is blistering fast. 77 sprint speed doesn't look that good. I used a catalyst on him to try and counteract this, because I can boost that by 10. It'll be like 99 acceleration to 87 sprint speed, and I've got to say, it wasn't even that noticeable, the 77 sprint speed in game, so his acceleration and pace felt really good. Shooting-wise, it's not sensational like strikers you see on this game, but it is very good for a midfielder. I mean, 84 finishing's good, 86 shot power long shots, especially if you couple that with one of his traits, which we'll talk about in just a second. He's got 86 attacking position, which is good as well, considering his movement and stuff is very limited. Passing-wise, for a winger, sensational, especially with Catalyst. Dribbling, 93 agility, 93 balance, 80 reactions. It's not that good right there, so sometimes he doesn't feel as responsive as possibly he should do, and he doesn't react to certain scenarios in game. Good ball control, good dribbling, decent composure, and 84 stamina. As you can see by the player traits, this is all important, because if you do play him on the left-hand side of the pitch, and he does cut in, finesse shot trait. You guys know how OP finesses actually are in the game right now. And with Pedro having the finesse shot trait and good shooting stats, even the 5-star weak foot, you can guarantee this guy will get some finesse goals. Now, I do believe this morning, or last night, he announced a new patch for the game, which is probably coming out very soon. And we'll just see how that impacts the game. But right now, that finesse shot is key. Lads, let's hop into the gameplay. So here we go then, lads, into the gameplay for Mr. Pedro. What is wrong with my speech this morning? But Pedro, for me, started out really well. Tried to finesse stuff from the edge. Good save by the goalkeeper. He did really well, this Pedro card. There was not much I can kind of critique. Well, I will critique certain things with the cards. But certain things that I've seen a lot of people in the community scared about. One was the pace split. I didn't think that made too much of a difference. You'll notice a lot of times I do get in behind the defences. Now, on this game, if you do get in behind defences, it's very simple to kind of maintain your pace, and especially if you've got decent pace, which Pedro does. 77 is not that bad. And again, plus by 10 with a Catalyst, a Hunter. I don't know how much a Shadow does. It used to give plus 15. Don't know if that does it anymore. But yeah, you boost that sprint speed, man. You've got a really effective player in your hand. This one, it's kind of an example. He's in behind defences. The defences really couldn't catch you up there. Should have scored the opportunity. And apparently that's getting patched. Inside the box, if you do like finesses, top bins, or anything like that, the goalkeeper's effectiveness isn't going to be that good compared to what it is now, which is Superman level, almost DC level, mate. As we do get a chance here, Pedro goes for the 1-2, gets the chance, he finally scores inside the box with a finesse. So when it does come down to finishing, it's not too bad. He's very accurate on his strikes. It's just sometimes it doesn't go in, but you guys know this game, it doesn't always go in. But with his strikes, it was normally on target. He rarely missed the target. I think there's one opportunity in this review actually where I'll get a first time pass, I'll hit it with the left foot and it will go wide, But it is a rarity that actually does happen in game, where you miss like a golden opportunity with Pedro, because he actually really is effective. I played him on the left of a 4-2-3-1 in the lamp position, because I wanted to see how effective he was in kind of the position given him to him. Yeah, that's basically what I did do, and he was actually really good in game, scoring finesses, scoring, assisting, stuff like that. I can actually tell you the record right now: 5 games played, 4 goals scored, 2 assists, so a goal contribution every game, which is okay, especially on this game, which is, it's not that bad. I actually flicked this a couple of times, just kind of showcase his ball control, because that is one of the key factors into how you will play with Pedro. You'll run, you'll dribble, which you want to do with wingers, right? You want to dribble past players, and especially if you've got 4-star skills, good dribbling stats, you want to do that. And I think Pedro is definitely capable as a try finesse from a bizarre angle there, and that should go down as an assist, man. I did a 1-2 off the crossbar, and we do get the goal with Pedro. This time, Porto attacking on the right-hand side. We spread it to the left-hand side for Pedro, and there's that left-footed shot. I know the gameplay, it kind of, I don't know what it does. It kind of, it doesn't say, but the Elgato right now, it's just like, I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to have to try and repair it, boys, because you would have seen like almost a screen share, but it wasn't a screen share. I just don't know what it's doing right now. It's kind of playing up for me. But we do get a chance here. It's Pedro in behind the defence. Again, his ball control is very good. We actually crossed this into an area where there's literally nobody. But if there was someone there, probably would have been a goal. And like I did say, we've got loads of gameplay for you today, so you can enjoy for your viewing pleasure. In terms of process, we've got the acceleration. I think that is obvious. On this game, and many other FIFA titles, acceleration has always been a big part into how you play, from literally getting the ball and taking it instantaneously past your opponent, which is very, very imperative. And I think this year more than ever, acceleration plays a big part. Now, you might be asking, why does that play a big part and not pace in general? It's kind of the bursting into pace on the dribble. Sometimes on this game, it's very hard to beat someone either skilling, dribbling, or anything like that. So my tip for you guys is to dribble into space, burst into pace, space, and yeah, just expose the space in besides the defenders, behind the defenders, and just all around. And overall, you will benefit from that. And that's what, like, players with acceleration, that is key into how you play with those cards. Because if you do see a space around the outside defender, inside the defender, you can accelerate into that and expose them very, very well. João Felix on the ball here, he plays it back out to Pedro. Good cross on that one. Great save by the goalkeeper. So what else is he good at? 5-star weak foot. It's a bonus because he is on the left side with a right foot. So to be able to cross with a 5-star weak foot's brilliant. To be able to shoot with a 5-star weak foot is brilliant. As you see, great dribble here. Good efforts, and it does go wide. That was agonising, man. I thought that was in all the way. We actually do bag another goal. This one's from the edge of the area, and that is exactly what you're expecting from this card. Finesse, accuracy, pinpoint, precision. Oh, alliteration, that was fantastic. But that's what you're going to get from Pedro. The finesse shot trades just adds a lot to the game right here, right now, because there is a patch coming out. I don't know when that's going to drop. Could it be this week? I'm not too certain. His agility's fantastic on the dribble. His shooting is brilliant at times. And overall, his ball control adds to this card. 9-4 as we will score another goal in the background. Really 5-star weak, but the only kind of things I didn't like with the card, his reaction sometimes was a little bit skew-iff, a little bit off. His strength is non-existent, so if you're expecting him to kind of power people off the ball, he is not that man. He's got 48 strength, 69 aggression. Stop being childish, I said 69. And yeah, his movement is very limited, and I would say that for the left-hand side of the pitch. If you do play him cam, it'll be a lot easier, because I've explained in the past, cams with medium, or even medium-low aren't affected by work rates as much, because you play the ball into them, and normally what you do when you get a hold of the cam is play 1-2, so you're kind of dictating the movement anyways. But say you're playing on the right-hand side and you've got someone on the left-hand side with medium to medium, they're not going to be in that position that you want them to be in, because you're focusing the play down the right-hand side. So again, just watch out for his movement if you do play him wide. The similar place today, we have Robert Pires. Kind of looked at that card and thought, you know what, it's a kind of a similar card to Robert Pires. I've never liked Robert Pires in the game. Heung-min Son, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. You see the comparisons right there. And Freddie Ljungberg. I think Freddie Ljungberg, with Son's 5-star weak foot, that is exactly what Pedro is. Freddie Ljungberg's a really effective card in this game, and if you've missed that review, go back, go watch, and hopefully you enjoy that as well. Hey, let's give you some snap overall ratings for myself. Overall rating, 8.0, value coins 7.5, and enjoyment rating 8.5. That kind of gives you a scale of what you're looking at with this Pedro. Overall rating 8 out of 10. I reckon he's really effective right here, right now. I don't reckon he's the best left winger, period. So I don't know, like, even in that division, I think Insigne would give you similar results to a Pedro, and I'm sure Insigne is a lot cheaper as well. So if you kind of compare and contrast that, I don't know. And even Spanish, Oyarzabal, fantastic in that position. And I do think, yet again, Oyarzabal will give you similar results. The thing with these flashbacks are, they're kind of unique. You're not going to really get another flashback of this card throughout the year. And normally flashbacks don't get another cards, period. Some do. You've seen Cristiano Ronaldo last year get a lesser card, like a lesser flashback. Hope they actually do that this year as well, because sometimes it's fun. It's just fun using different cards, different experiences with the cards and stuff like that. And I think this Pedro, it's a nice touch, especially at the start of the game. I think if you can cast your mind back to, it might have actually been FIFA 20. You remember Flashback Walcott at the start of the game? That was a good usable card for maybe a month, maybe two. I think Pedro will be the exact same in that kind of, well, that kind of sense, you know what I'm saying? In terms of price right now, I will give him a value for coins of 7.5, like I did say. 90k on the PlayStation, 90k on the Xbox. It's not too bad, but like I say, there's almost the exact same options out there, either Spanish or even Serie A, for a lot cheaper than this Pedro. I think the only thing that's going to kind of see the value in this card, it's kind of links with the card, isn't it? And it's kind of the exclusivity. It's early in the game. It's an SBC. It's a flashback. We're probably not going to see another one this year, potentially from Pedro, in terms of a flashback anyways. And enjoyments. I did have a lot of enjoyments, but again, I'm kind of keeping an open mind on this. If the patch does change a lot of things, maybe it doesn't be the same enjoyment. So I'll give him an 8.5 because that is how fun he is right now for me. If everything changes in the patch, could drop to a 2, who knows. But guys, hope you have enjoyed this review. Like I did say, I do apologise for not getting out last night. It was my final stream on Facebook, and yeah, we're now on Twitch. But we'll have exclusive content in terms of video content coming to Facebook very soon, so make sure you do follow my page regardless. And future live streams, twitch.tv/Marshall89HD. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a great day today. Anyone else you want to see reviewed? Comment section below. And make sure you like, make sure you comment. I'll catch you all in the next one.